Welcome to AutoCAD tutorials. In this video I'm going to show you how to draw the machine vise in AutoCAD, and here is a 3D model of it. Now this is the body of the vise. Here is the fixed jaw and this is the sliding jaw. Here is the threaded shaft and this is the handle. So I'm going to create this drawing in parts, then assemble them as one unit. And I will start on a new page. So I start on a new page. Okay. Now here is the dimensions of this very vise. First I'm going to draw a rectangular block of 360 by 215 by 112. Okay. Now I'll have to set up my drawing unit first. So I type U and choose units. Okay, from the drop down window I'm going to choose the length type, which is decimal, already there. Choose decimal. On the precision I'm going to choose 0, just 0. The insertion scale I'm going to choose millimeters. On angle type, decimal degrees is already there, then precision 0. So that's going to be okay for this setup. Click OK. And again I'm going to choose my workspace, and here I'm going to choose 3D modeling workspace, and I'm going to also choose the southeast isometric view. Okay. Now I'm going to draw a rectangular block of 360 by 215 by 112. Okay, so come over here on the draw panel and click on rectangle, then draw a rectangle of length 360 of width 215. Enter. Then I'm going to extrude this to a height of 112. Okay, so this is the rectangular block now. Okay, I'm going to carve out this portion from the block, 100 by 33 on both sides of this very block. So I come right here again. So before I do that, I'm going to extract the edges right here. Extract these edges. So I click on extract edges. Click on this very block and enter. Now they're all in bits, so I can now use the copy command. Click on this line. I move down. I have to check the auto mode here. Then come copy down to a level of 100. Enter. I'm going to copy again this 33 to the right. So I right click and choose repeat copy. Then copy this. Enter. Move 33 to the right. 33. Okay. So I'm going to repeat copy again and copy this one as well to the left. 33. Okay. Now I'm going to switch to shaded view. Click on this. You can now see the line. Right, I'm going to use the Presspull command to pull out these two edges. Presspull. Click on this, pull this out. Click on this and pull this out. Alright, so I'm going to click on this. That is done. Again, I'm going to cut out this very portion again from the block. Erase this. Okay, I'll bring this block right here. Okay, now I'm going to cut out this very portion too. I'm going to cut out this, and this. And from here to here is 40. This is 45, and the height is 80. So I'm going to extract the edges again. Click on this and click extract edges. Alright, that is done. Go to 2D wireframe. Now I'm going to copy this very edge to a length of 40. Okay, enter. Then repeat copy again and copy this edge 45. Enter. Now copy down again to 80. Copy this very line again, move it down to 80 downwards. Okay, that is done. Now let's view the shaded form again. Click on this. Now with the Presspull command again, I'm going to pull out this very edge, this very portion, pull it out. Okay, so that is done. Now again, I'm going to move this block aside and erase this. Okay, move this one closer again. Move here. Right, so the next again I'm going to do now is to create this hollow portion of it, and this is 100 right in the middle. So what I'm going to do here is switch to the wireframe again, then draw a straight line from here to this very portion. Okay, then use the offset command and I'll set this very line by 50. I'll set this by 50 to the right, 50 again to the left. Okay, then erase this. Right, I'm going to switch again to shade of gray. Now use the Presspull command again to pull out this very portion. Okay, so that is done. So the next I'm going to do now is to create these slots, and you can see, so I'm going to draw a line of 40 from this end here, then another 16 mm line inwards to get the center of this very circle. Okay, so I'm going to draw a line of 40 to the left, then another 16 into the right to get the center of this very circle. So again, I'm going to extract the edges of this very block, this drawing. So I click on extract edges and click on this. Now it is extracted. Now I'm going to move on to 2D wireframe. So here I'm going to draw a line, or rather copy. Click copy, copy this 40. Enter. Right click again and repeat copy. This time it's going to be 16. Copy 16 to the right, 16. Okay, click enter. So here is the center of this first circle. Now the center of the second circle is 120 apart, so I'm going to draw another line of 120 from here to this very point. So I'm going to use the copy command again, copy this very line 120 to the left, 120. Okay, the next I'm going to draw a circle of radius 6 or diameter 12, that is this and this. Okay, these are the two centers of the circle. So I click on circle command here, click on circle and draw the first circle here, diameter 12. Okay, draw the second circle here of diameter 12. Okay, now I will draw a line from this very point to this very point. Enter. Draw the second line from this very point to this very point. Okay. Now with the trim command, I'm going to remove some of the geometry that is not needed here. I'm going to trim off this and this. Also trim off this, this. Okay. Now I will now use the join command to join the curves and the straight lines, which is this. Use the join command to join this. Okay, so you can now have just one. Now I'm going to use the mirror command to mirror this to this other side. So I click on modify panel and choose mirror again. Choose the mirror command. Click on this. Locate this midpoint here and mirror to the left. Enter. Okay, so I'm now going to mirror these two slots again to the right. So I click on mirror again and now select these two. Now choose here as a midpoint and mirror to the right. Okay, that's done. So I'm going to move to shaded view again. Click on this. Alright, I will now use the press pull commands to pull out these slots. Click on this, pull it out, pull this out. Okay, move it around. Now pull this out as well, then pull this one out. Okay, return again to site is isometric. Alright, okay, I've not done all the slots. Now the next I'll do now is, so next I'm going to cut out this portion of the vise, and from the drawing you can see here is the radius of this is 40 and the distance from the base to this very point is 32. So here I'm going to draw a line from this midpoint, draw a straight line from here as a midpoint, draw a line of 40 down, right, then here again copy this line 32 upwards, click this and move it up by 32. Right, now I'm going to draw a circle here of 40. So I click on circle command. Now draw a circle with here as center and terminate it here. Okay, again I'm now going to draw a line from this intersection I'm going to switch to 2D wireframe. Okay, I'm going to draw a line from this point to the tangent point of this very circle. So I hold down the Control key, right click and choose tangent and locate the tangent point of this circle, which is here. Enter. Then do the same thing here, draw a line at this very point. Hold down the Control key, right click and choose tangent. Then locate the tangent point on this very circle. Okay, so that is done. Now I'm going to view the shaded side of it again. Okay, so with the press pull command, I'm going to pull out these two edges pull this out as well. Right. So I'm going to draw another circle from the origin point of diameter 25. Right. Now with the press pull command again. Now before that, I have to also erase this line. I'm going to erase this line. Erase this. Okay, now use the press pull to pull this out. Okay. Now I'm going to move the whole of this out and wipe off the construction lines. I'm going to clean off all this. Erase it. Okay, so this is done now. Okay. So the next I'm going to copy the edges of this very fixture out. So I'm going to move down to 2D wireframe. Now copy this out, copy these edges. Before that, I have to extract the edges. Extract the edges. Okay. Now copy the edges out. Copy this, this, copy this, 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 and this. Enter. Then move it out here. Let me uncheck the auto mode. Okay, so this, enter. Now I'm going to use the join command to join it. Click here and click join. Okay, so now I have one geometry, right? Okay, now I'm going to also extrude or press pull this to a thickness of 45. So I can just click on this, click here, and enter 45. That's the thickness of the movable jaw. Click on line and draw a line from this midpoint. Check the auto mode and draw a line downwards of 40 to locate the center. Okay, now I'm going to draw a circle of diameter 35. So I click on diameter and choose 35. Okay. Now extrude this again, or press pull or extrude to a thickness of 12. Okay, that's done. Okay, that's that. Now the next, I'm now going to create the threaded shaft, and the length of that shaft, I'm going to make it 400. Okay, I'm going to make the thickness 25, so I'm going to draw a circle of 25 here, diameter 25. Right. Okay, so I'm not going to create a thread, and I'm going to use the Helix command to do that. So first I'll draw a line to touch this very portion. Okay, now I'm going to also draw the thread profile, and here I'm going to use the rectangle command to do that. So click on rectangle and draw a square of, now I have to switch the UCS to top to do that. Okay, so I now click on the rectangle command and draw a square of 4 by 4. Okay, I'm going to move the square. Click on move the square, pick it up from this very point. Okay, and place it here. Alright, now I'm going to create a thread now. So I click on draw panel and choose Helix. Okay, zoom in. This is the center of the Helix. Okay, I'm going to switch the UCS again, switch it to left, switch the UCS to left. Okay, so click on the draw command again and choose Helix. That is center of the helix. That's the click on the base radius, which is this, and also the top radius, the same point. Okay, now number of turns, I'm going to make it 32, so I'm going to right click and choose turns and enter 32. Okay, now this is the length. Now terminate it here. Right. Okay, the next I'm going to now create a thread. So this is a thread profile. I'm going to use the sweep command to do that. Click on and choose sweep. This is what I'm going to sweep. It's a square thread, enter, and choose path. This is the sweep path helix. Okay, so that's the sweep path. Okay, now I'm going to also extrude this very circle. Extrude this circle. Click extrude. Extrude this circle. Enter. Then choose path. Now this is the path I'm going to. Okay, so that is done. So with the union command, I'm going to unite the thread and the shaft. Okay, so that is done. So I'm now going to move this very one. I'm going to move to so I'm going to move this now. Move this. Pick it from this center, which is here. Then drop it right at the center. Locate this center, second center, right? And drop it here. Okay, so that's done. Now I'm going to draw the handle. That's done. Let's view the shaded view again. Okay, so that's that. Now I'm going to draw this handle. I'm going to draw this handle, and the length of this handle is 300. Also, this very short piece here. So, move here again. I'm going to draw the handle. Clean this. And the length of the handle, I'm going to make it 300. 300 length. 300. Right. And draw a circle again from this very point. Now I'm going to change the UCS position now. Click to front. Click to front. Right, so I'm going to draw a circle now, a circle of diameter 2. Diameter 20. Draw another circle again of diameter 25. Okay, now I'm going to copy these two again. Copy these two, pick it from the center and drop it here. Fine. Now I'm going to extrude this. Extrude this bigger one. Make it 20. Extrude this other end again. Make it 20. Now extrude this very one again, or I'll press pull this, So that's the handle. Now I'm also going to create yet another circle. This time I'm going to change the UCS to left. So I click on left and draw another circle. Okay, so I'm going to draw another circle of diameter 40. Click on circle. Diameter 40, diameter 40. Okay, and extrude again to a length of 40. 40. Okay. Now I have to locate the center of this. Click on draw a line from the center to the second center. Okay. Now I'm going to copy this or move this and pick it from the very center, the center of this object, and drop it at the center of this. Okay. Now with the union command, I'm going to unite all the objects here. Right. Okay, I'm now going to move the whole of this and pick it from this very center and drop it at this center. Drop it at the center. Okay. I'm going to clean up this and this. Erase. Okay, so let's now view the shaded view. Okay, so this is the movable jaw, this is the threaded shaft, and this is the handle. With the union command, I'm going to unite these. Okay. Also this, unite them all. This and this. Okay, so with the move command, I'm going to move the whole of this, pick it from the very point, and drop it right here. Right here. Okay. Right, so this is the movable jaw. Let's see how that moves. Click on this. You can see that the sliding. You can slide it where direction you want. And terminate it there. Okay, so that's that. Now I'm going to create the fillets on these very edges. So I'm going to use the fillet command to do that. But this time use the fillet edge. So I click on the fillet edge and choose the radius. I'm going to choose the radius of 12. Right click and choose radius. Enter. Okay, let's put 10 as radius. Okay, now radius this portion. Okay. Enter. Okay, I'm going to repeat radius. Okay, radius this portion as well. Enter. Click enter. Okay, I'm going to radius these edges too. Just to fill out these very edges. So this time I'm going to make it small. I'm going to change the radius to 5. Let's make it 5. Okay. Completed. Okay, next I'm going to draw the serrated grips. Okay. I'm going to draw this serrated part. So here I'm going to use the rectangle command to do that, and I have to switch to the left, switch the UCS to the left. Okay, I'll now draw a rectangle of 149 by 60. Okay, so this is it. Now I'm going to use the hatch command to create the serration. So I click on this and choose hatch. Click on the hatch command. want to select this is internal area to apply the hatch. Okay. Now enter. Again, I'm going to extrude this to a thickness of 5. Click on 5 and enter. Okay, so I'm going to make a copy of this and rotate it. A copy here. I'm going to rotate one. Okay, I'm going to use the union command to unite this. Enter. Union command again to unite this. Enter. Now I'm going to rotate this. Click on this. Right click and click on rotate. Choose here. Okay. So I'll move the whole of this one now. Move this unit and pick it from this end and drop it here. Okay. Now move this again and pick it from the very end and drop it here. Okay, so that is done. Now with the fillet edge command, I'm going to fillet the edges of this very sliding jaw. So move on to the solid toolbar and click on fillet edge. Now here I'm going to choose the radius and make it 12. Radius of 12. Then fillet this very portion. Click enter and enter. Okay. So this is complete now. That is the jaw. This is the machine vise fully assembled. And thank you for watching, and please do subscribe for more of my tutorials.